You can hear the robots getting angry from the one-pedal drive, the ABS working overtime to make it stable.
There are people who fall in love with cars, and then there are people who treat machines like chapters of their own life. Every engine sound means something, every modification tells a story, and every mile behind the wheel feels like a step toward becoming who they really are. For years, Sarah Greenwood didn't realize that this passion would one day define her. She just knew that whenever life got loud or confusing, she could always count on a car. Its shape, its smell, its raw honesty. Long before the internet knew her as Sarah Ntuned, she was just someone who felt completely at home around tools, metal, and horsepower. And somehow, without forcing it, that feeling slowly turned into a life millions now watch unfold on their screens. Sarah grew up with a childhood that quietly shaped her future. She wasn't born into fame or handed a shortcut. She built her skills the way people used to, by observing, experimenting, and taking chances. She watched the adults around her work on cars. She learned how machines behave when you respect them, and she carried that curiosity into her teenage years. But when the time came to choose a path, she didn't head straight into the automotive world. Instead, she took on a completely different challenge, one that demanded discipline, responsibility, and toughness. Sarah joined the United States Air Force, serving as an aerospace mechanic. It was a world far removed from the car community she loved, yet strangely connected. Working on aircraft wasn't just a job. It was a masterclass in precision and pressure. She learned how to trust her hands, trust her mind, and trust the process. The military shaped her into someone who could stay calm under stress, fix problems that most people would panic over, and handle machines that simply don't allow mistakes. She eventually rose to the rank of staff sergeant, earning respect not just for her skills, but for how she carried herself. But deep down, cars never stopped calling her name. After leaving the Air Force, Sarah knew she wasn't meant for an ordinary 9-to-5. She wanted to return to the thing that made her feel alive. She wanted to get her hands dirty, tell stories, share honest opinions, and create something that wasn't controlled by a boss or a schedule. She wanted to build a life around cars, her way. In 2016, she made the decision that would change everything. She launched a YouTube channel and named it Sarah Ntuned. No fancy plan, no giant expectations, just passion, a camera, and a willingness to learn. Her very first video, uploaded on August 30th, 2016, was titled 570 WHP Toyota Supra Quick Review. It was raw, straightforward, and undeniably her. She took viewers into the world of a high-powered Supra, sharing the kind of insight that only a real enthusiast can give. It wasn't scripted or polished, and that's exactly why people connected with it. Sarah wasn't trying to be anything other than herself. From there, she kept going. Video after video, she shared builds, reviews, experiments, fixes, road impressions, and those little technical moments that make gearheads smile. She didn't hide behind a character. She didn't force humor or drama. She just showed up consistently every few days with a new video in the same honest voice. And slowly the channel began to grow. People liked her because she was real. They liked her because she taught them something without making them feel stupid. They liked her because her enthusiasm was contagious. And somewhere along the way, Sarah Ntuned turned into one of the most recognizable names in the automotive YouTube world. Her videos today range from performance car reviews to full hands-on projects. She disassembles engines, rebuilds parts, experiments with modifications, and takes viewers with her on every step. The wins, the failures, the surprises. She has the rare ability to explain something complicated in simple words, without watering down the details. She makes the automotive world feel inviting, even to beginners. Her latest videos continue that same energy. Whether she's reviewing a modern sports car, taking a deep dive into a classic machine, or simply updating fans on her latest project, she brings the same authenticity she started with. Nothing about her feels manufactured. She doesn't chase trends. She doesn't rely on controversy. She built her name on skill, passion, and consistency. And she never changed that formula. Today, she is a big name in the automotive community. She has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, well over 160 million total views. and a global audience that knows her as someone who actually understands the work she does. Her presence doesn't stop at YouTube either. She's active across platforms: Instagram, Reddit, Twitch, Patreon, and even her official website where she sells her merchandise. Her Reddit community is especially active, full of fans who discuss her builds, her personality, and her story. Financially, Sarah has built a stable and successful career. Her income comes from multiple sources: YouTube ads, brand partnerships, Patreon support, merch sales, and other creator revenue streams. Estimates of her net worth vary, but most place her between $250,000 and $400,000, depending on how her Patreon and sponsorships fluctuate. She might not flash wealth or chase luxury, but she has created a life where her passion funds her future. And that's a huge success in itself. But one thing that really stands out about Sarah is how she balances her personal life with her career. In one of her Q&A videos, she shared that she is single and went on to explain why. She said she doesn't have much time to date because her life revolves around her YouTube channel and the cars in her garage. Most of her days are spent filming, editing, wrenching, and working on projects, so leaving the house is a rare treat. Sarah emphasized that this isn't a complaint. It's simply the way she has chosen to dedicate herself fully to her craft. Her fans have come to respect this boundary, knowing that for Sarah, the channel and the work she loves always come first, with her personal life kept private and protected. There has also been speculation about her gender and whether she is transgender. Online discussion happens whenever someone becomes popular, and Sarah has dealt with her share of rumors. But she has never publicly confirmed any gender transition or spoken about surgeries related to gender. She has addressed these discussions directly and gracefully, explaining that she prefers to keep certain parts of her life private, not because of disrespect, but out of self-respect. What she has made clear is that she is a proud Air Force veteran and a woman who has built her place in a male-dominated field through talent, not controversy. Her focus has always been her work, her craft, and her community. Sarah's career highlights go even further. Many of her videos have become reference points for automotive enthusiasts looking to understand performance cars, rebuild projects, or learn practical tips for their own garages. She often collaborates with brands or other creators while still maintaining the authenticity that drew fans in the first place. Her longer-term project series, where she modifies cars from the ground up over months, have become fan favorites, allowing viewers to follow the complete journey of a vehicle, from teardown to completion. This approach not only showcases her technical skills, but also her patience, creativity, and storytelling abilities.